Welcome, in front of me is a Huawei P40 Pro Plus, and today I'll show you how to go through the setup process of the device. Now when you boot it up for the first time, you will be presented with the welcome screen as it is visible right now, and in here you want to choose your language. So as you can see, there is a fairly decent list. Now I'm going to stick with English, which is selected by default for me, and then tap on get started. And here you get to choose your region. Now this will also in turn determine the time zone. So let's tap on also next. Then you have terms of use. Now we do have to agree to it right over here, and then tap on next. Now going actually back to it, you could read it by tapping on details and just go through the entire list of it. So yeah. Now moving on the next page we can insert a SIM card. Now this step is completely optional. You can skip it and it basically doesn't change anything. Once you insert a SIM card, it will work just the same way as it does right now or when you insert it later. You don't have to do anything apart from if it's set, put in a pin for the SIM card. If you don't have a pin, then that doesn't even apply. So stop on skip for now and then choose connect to a network. So again, this step is completely optional. You can connect to a network if you want to, or again skip it. And the only difference in this is that if you choose to connect on the next or in like couple pages later, we have the option to log into Google account. And if you choose to skip it, it will not be available. And also without logging into Google, you won't be able to restore a device from an old backup. So I'm gonna choose that later anyway. And then data and privacy. So again, something that just tap on next and agree. Huawei mobile services. So you can go to next. Looks like actually it's disabled by default, so that's nice. Whatever. Here, and then we have the device protection. So we can choose to set a couple different ways of protecting the device. And as you can see, we have fingerprint, face recognition, and password. Now, if you choose fingerprint or face recognition, you will still need to choose either PIN, pattern, or password, while just the PIN, pattern, password isn't required to have anything else. And that is so if, for instance, something happens to your face, you get beat up, or you damage your finger in a fingerprint sensor, so that you can actually still unlock your device using a physical thing that you can remember, like PIN, pattern, or password. So from here, I'm actually going to set up a couple of them. So let's go to, for instance, face recognition. And as you can see, it automatically prompts you to set up a different way. And it defaults to a PIN, 6-digit one, but we can tap on change unlock method and choose, for instance, password, custom PIN, 4-digit PIN, or pattern, which that's what I'm going to go for. And from here, you want to basically draw the pattern, redraw the same pattern again, and tap on done. And now we can raise the device to scan our face. Now let's tap on get started. Okay, so there we go. As you can see, the device needed to be a little bit closer, so I was a little bit too far from it. Now from here, we can choose to skip other ways of like fingerprint if you don't want to, and then we have enhanced services, so you can again read all of this and enable or disable it. I'm gonna opt out of all of these for now. So you have use experimental improvement programs, share analytics, Huawei location services. This is, I just believe, the localization on as an option. Keep your software up to date. Now here we don't have any option, so enable and continue. And then import data. So you can import your device from an old one. Now Huawei has their own built-in app, which you won't need an account for. And I can actually show that fairly quickly, I believe, if I can find it. I think it's called a phone clone. Let's see. I do have a basically a Huawei device as well, so it comes pre-installed on here. generated phone clone. So it will look like this. And you have the option to set it either as a new or older device. Now, if you choose to back up your older device and basically transfer all the data to here, if you're using a non-Huawei device, you will need to download that app from the Play Store, and it will only have the option to be selected as an older device, and the data will be then moved to the new one here. While Huawei has, in their built-in app, has the option to go both ways, to receive and also transfer their files. But that being said, I'm just going to set it up as a new anyway. Just wanted to show you that it can be done and how it looks like. And from here we have the navigation and gesture navigation. So it looks like it tells us to try it out. And as you can see, just a simple swipe from left, swipe from right to go back, swipe up to go home, I believe. Oh, I can't really swipe from the very bottom, so I need to lift up the device so you can see. There we go. And also swipe for recent. There we go. And I'm gonna change it so I can actually use it, because the display goes a little bit below the tray, as you can not see the bezel, so my my swipes won't really register. There we go, finish. And as you can see, we're done with the setup. So if you found this very helpful, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and thanks for watching.